Dog, I can't even hold you. Today was a terrible trade. I was trading off of emotions today. Oh man, it's been real hard lately. Just with these past couple of days, these last 3 days have been losing streaks, and the reason why is because the trades I've taken have just been absolutely stupid. So there was a trade that I took today, and it was bad. There was no reason for me even to take the trade. Today's trade, I'm so Kyle was currently down at about, I think, $1,000 on a trading combine, so it's not real money just yet. So I'm within drawdown about $1,000, and today I actually know I'm in drawdown at 1,500. That's right, because I only have $500 to work with. So I ended up taking a trade today, and there was no reason for me to even take the trade. My first trade, it happened at 9:30. Market open. We literally created SMTs at London session highs. The S&P 500 created the lagging index. Then in the 1 minute, had a market structure shift to the downside with a retracement back inside of a fair value gap. But I missed that because I was going to a meeting. So I missed that trade. And after the meeting, I was looking for an entry point the whole time. And it got to a point to where I was like, normally after 11:30 hits, I stop trading. Right when 11:30 was about to hit, I literally pressed a short position inside of a bearish fair value gap, which was not a bad entry, which was not, or it was a bad entry. It wasn't a bad idea, but it was a terrible entry. So what I mean by that is this trade right here. It didn't really follow my strategy whatsoever at all. We entered back inside of this fair value gap that is highlighted. Once the market entered back into this fair value gap, I was like, okay, it is currently 11:30. At this market right here, or this bullish candle, is where I placed my short position. And the reason why I pressed my short position, because I knew the market had to retrace sometime soon inside of these zones just so they can fill those gaps. But it was it was either waiting for the market to retrace up higher, which happened at 11:35, or place a short position at 11:30 just so I can make myself feel better about the trade. I just realized that. I took this trade at 11:30 because technically it's not breaking my rules if I trade after 11:30. So in my mind, I thought it was smart to take a trade. Probably one of this. Oh my gosh, it's so silly because these trades I've been taking aren't even not even logical. Like, I don't know. I do know what I'm doing. It's just my ego and pride. That's what I've realized in these past 3 or 4 days of taking constant and consistent L's, is my ego and pride, and letting those two determine a lot. So, but yeah, this was the trade. It was a losing trade, and the trade that I wanted to take actually happened in the S&P 500. Like I said, we took out London session highs. This isn't a takeout right here. Not just yet. This zone has not swept liquidity yet. This little zone has not swept liquidity yet. So we still had a liquidity to take out, which was at 9:30 open. We pushed down, we closed below these lows all in the 5 minute. Then in the 1 minute, what we get was a retracement, not inside of this bearish or bullish fair value gap, but this bullish fair value gap here. Right here is when the market made that push to the downside. And this was a 1 minute bearish fair value gap. The market respected that bearish fair value gap. And during this time, that is actually when Nasdaq had just made continuous lows to the downside. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I should have waited just a little longer, because if I had waited, I think now that I think about it, I think my meeting was at 10:30, but I got there early. It was at 10. Anyway, once I missed this trade, that was my indication that I should not have taken a trade for today. And another day, another forced trade. and I have been struggling really badly. But you know, I'm not gonna give up on it just because I'm struggling. I'm not gonna give up on it. This is part of the process. Every unprofitable trader goes through a stage in their trading career where they have to go through moments like this to get better. And I think this is that time. So with that being said, I'm going to end the video there because there's not much else to talk about. And this was a very, 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 very quick video. Okay, very quick video. Actually, no, there is something I do want to talk about. So, so life has been going great. I hope you guys have had an amazing time. I hope you guys are enjoying your day, you know, and just enjoying what God has put on earth for us. Okay. All of this materialistic things, you know, the money that comes with trading, the things that you can get from trading is not important at all. Because if you don't have that relationship with God, then we got some work to do, you know. So I say really start putting in that time to get, oh, we can invert the face. Hold on. I'm getting so distracted. But yeah, really take out the time to thank God for waking you up, because if it wasn't for him, none of us would be here. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that's all I got to say for the video. And till next time, peace out.